Youth in Focus, Navigating Adulthood in South Africa and Central Europe ages 16 to 5, by an intellectual writer for teenagers and young adults aged 16 to 25. The journey into adulthood is a period of immense change, opportunity, and challenge. Yet the landscapes in which this journey unfolds can differ dramatically, shaping experiences of well-being, legal encounters, and social integration. This article delves into a comparative analysis of these pivotal years in South Africa and the Central European region, encompassing countries like Poland, the Czech Republic, Hungary, and Slovakia, exploring differences and similarities in substance use, crime, legal consequences, socioeconomic factors, and the vital role of parental presence, the shifting landscape of substance use, the prevalence and patterns of substance use among young people reveal distinct trends across these two regions. In Central Europe, recent data from the European School Survey Project on Alcohol and Other Drugs (ESPAD) indicates a notable long-term decline in traditional substance use among 15 to 16-year-olds. Fewer teenagers are engaging in alcohol consumption or cigarette smoking compared to previous decades. However, this positive trend is juxtaposed with rising concerns around e-cigarette use and the non-medical use of pharmaceutical drugs, such as tranquilizers, sedatives, and painkillers. Cannabis remains the most commonly used illicit drug, though its lifetime prevalence among this age group has also seen a decline. New psychoactive substances (NPS) are also a noted concern. For South Africa, comprehensive, directly comparable national data for the 16 to 25 age group that aligns with European survey methodologies is less readily available in the same detailed format. However, substance abuse is widely recognized as a significant public health and social challenge impacting youth. General trends indicate that alcohol and cannabis are commonly used substances. The broader socioeconomic context, often marked by high unemployment and poverty, can contribute to vulnerability to substance use. Geographically, availability patterns can vary, with local production and trafficking routes influencing the specific substances, more prevalent in different areas of each country. Crime, consequences, and correctional realities, the types of crimes commonly encountered by young people, and the legal systems designed to address them, also present stark contrasts and subtle commonalities. In South Africa, the youth population, particularly adolescents, faces an alarming environment with high rates of violent crime. This includes widespread exposure to and victimization by community and home violence. Common crimes recorded nationally include murder, sexual offenses, and common assault, alongside property crimes like theft and housebreaking. The legal system allows for minimum sentencing regimes, and historically, corporal punishment was part of the legal framework. Though its application has evolved, imprisonment is a common consequence for serious offenses, including those related to drugs. In Central Europe, while broad common crime statistics for the 16 to 25 age group are not extensively detailed, there's a noted increase in youth involvement in organized crime, particularly in the illegal drug trade. This suggests that drug-related offenses and potentially associated violent crimes are significant concerns for this demographic, especially in socioeconomically deprived neighborhoods. Legal penalties for drug offenses vary considerably across Central European countries. Some, like Austria and Belgium, do not penalize drug use per se, while others, like Bulgaria, impose fines for the use of high-risk substances. For more serious offenses like drug trafficking, maximum penalties can range from 1 year to life imprisonment, underscoring diverse national approaches to drug policy and criminal justice. Alternatives to imprisonment, such as mandatory detoxification in specialized health centers, may also be available in some cases if the individual agrees. Regarding jail conditions, both regions face challenges in their correctional facilities, particularly concerning young adults. In both South Africa and Central European countries, incarcerated youth are often among the most disadvantaged groups, facing lack of access to learning opportunities as a primary obstacle to personal development and reintegration. Overcrowding can also be a significant issue, impacting overall conditions and the ability to provide rehabilitative services. The broader picture, socioeconomic context and parental presence, the choices and circumstances of young people are inextricably linked to their socioeconomic environments and the support systems available to them, particularly from their families. South Africa grapples with severe socioeconomic disparities that profoundly affect its youth. The country faces one of the highest youth unemployment rates globally, often exceeding 50% for the 16 to 25 age group. This is deeply rooted in the legacy of apartheid, which created vast educational inequalities and a significant digital divide, limiting access to quality education and technology. a large percentage of young people are categorized as NEET not in employment, education, or training, contributing to widespread poverty and food insecurity within households. This economic precarity places immense stress on families. In Central Europe, while youth unemployment is a challenge, it is generally lower than in South Africa. Socioeconomic obstacles often relate to the availability of quality early childhood education, the level of peer support during adolescence, and effective skills development to match labor market needs. As noted, youth involvement in organized crime is often concentrated in areas facing socioeconomic deprivation, highlighting how localized challenges can still foster vulnerability. The role of parental presence and family support is critical in both contexts. In South Africa, poverty significantly increases the stress on parents, making it harder to provide consistent supervision and support. Studies indicate that a lack of parental supervision and monitoring is strongly linked to deviant behaviors, including substance abuse and school dropout. Single-parent households and father absence can exacerbate these risks, impacting a child's educational outcomes and increasing vulnerability to poverty and risky behaviors. Despite these challenges, the family environment remains a primary influence on youth development. In Central Europe, research consistently shows that parental monitoring, supervision, and knowledge of a child's activities and parental support are strong protective factors against involvement in crime and risky behaviors. Authoritative parenting styles combining warmth with clear boundaries are linked to lower delinquency rates, while harsh, inconsistent, or neglectful parenting can increase the risk. While the socioeconomic pressures might differ in scale compared to South Africa, the fundamental importance of a stable and supportive family environment for positive youth development remains a universal truth. Conclusion: comparing the experiences of young people in South Africa and Central Europe reveals a complex tapestry of challenges and opportunities. While Central Europe shows positive trends in declining traditional substance use among its youth and varying legal approaches to drug offenses, South Africa continues to battle the profound lingering effects of historical injustices, manifested in high unemployment, pervasive poverty, and persistent violence that disproportionately affect its young population. Despite these significant differences, common threads emerge: the critical influence of socioeconomic conditions on youth well-being, the ongoing struggle within justice systems to provide rehabilitative environments, and the indispensable role of family support in steering young individuals toward positive paths. Understanding these intertwined factors is not merely an academic exercise. It is crucial for developing targeted interventions and fostering environments where all young people, regardless of their geographical starting point, can truly flourish.